And it's because they've given up all that control on A. The mid push was supposed to link up with these B players. Nello's being dinked on the way on through, and the spike is being planted as we speak. Oh! Gia coming in with 3 on the back. That's kind of ridiculous. All of a sudden, things are swinging in Oxygen's favor. They look good to close this one out, and we need a massive comeback into this round. Even rainssa tucked in, hiding away. Gia getting a 4th, going for the ace. And still, what can they really do once this wall goes up? You know, they're going to be quickly here with 3 players. Do they walk through it? Do they actually go for a fight? The spike hasn't even... Oh, there we go. The wall's going to be broken. There's not even a safe spot to plant it. She's got to be... Yeah, there you go. She was worried about it for a second, but the time was too low to go back, so they decided to just fight for it instead, and, well, that has not worked out in their favor. Oxygen pretty much guaranteed the loss in this round. No time to get that spike planted, and even surviving, they've lost all their rifles. Let's see if Ness can at least make it more costly. Oh, is she going to get away with this? He'll start to the round, the whiffed off shot, but here you go. We talked about this potentially in the bonus round. It's going to come through in round number 4, though. A lockdown built up very early on, that nade landing, but not destroying the lockdown. Shock dart missing, assuming that it was up top, and it looks like the lockdown's going to come into effect, buying them a lot of space as they close in towards this A site. It's not even about the positions the enemies are in, it's about the information. You know nobody's on site, so they can plant super quick and now set up for their post-plant setups. Oh, that's already close. Judge in hand, upgrade for free. Who's packing up on top and spotted by Ness, but they've got other targets. This is absolutely insane from Oxygen, just winning every single duel on this retake and pretty much shutting TENSTAR out.
And it's only going to be Nino looking for the duel here against Gia. It's going to have a tough one because Gia's landed every single
the operator in the hands of Sliicyy and caught in mid. What was that? Ness is completely punished in it. Now a player down just a mere matter of seconds into the round.
She has to know that they're going to try and go for the rest. And that's what probably she's just waiting. It's a tough spot. Oh my god, Ness!
What was that? Absolutely gorgeous shot. Looking for a little more. Ness has got a 3rd. And the potential for more. Nino wants to get involved in this one too. And Ness takes her down with the rest of the team. It's just Nello left alive. Oh, the opening for Sliicyy goes well. That showstopper's about to get big reward with Ness updrafting to safety. Even then, 27 HP is all she's left with. To try to retrieve that spike now. Get a res up as well. There's the counter spray coming out of Ness, but Hunter's Fury deals the damage. It's already called in. The operator taking advantage of the chaos. And leaving Oxygen with just 2 players. Spike back down in the open, and for rainssa to pick it up. Be a pretty tough task. Just to walk out in the open in front of Sliicyy, who just doesn't seem to be missing a trick right now, but there's the shot. Not connected. An opportunity for Oxygen, perhaps, but with Ritha falling, that seems incredibly...
I love her.
Oh, she didn't get the spike there. That's unfortunate.
I think she did.
Open for them.
Yeah.
So they're pretty happy about that. TENSTAR realizing that immediately, not something they want to mess with. We had the attempt at nading and shock darting last time, and that utility ended up just going with the win, so it makes sense that they're deciding to play so passive on this and full commit to a retake. The only problem is that Viper's pit.
Yeah. So not only that, also Sliicyy with the operator, but they have all the space that they need. They're forcing almost Oxygen to play inside that Viper's pit. If they go out for the duels, yeah, this is what's gonna happen.
Well, that's a good kill for Nell. Oh, as she closes in. Proxima on point with that first shot, but not connecting afterwards. The dash in. Ness goes right into...
You cannot be so sure to just go and do a fast execute even with lockdown.
Here comes the stampede. Proxima's hearing all this rotation action, and Nello is going to catch her off guard. Quick on these shots. Nello's tearing them apart. Nino from behind to take down rainssa, and Oxygen are now left with just 2 players on the site. Ness barely hanging on to life as it is. She's going to try to get this little sneak around. The shock dart coming down to deal some damage. Hunter's Fury going to be popped. They can run him down. That's going to have to be a quick second tag. Looks like he's actually going to connect it in time. Ritha with an absolutely spectacular stop to play, but it's already halfway to fuse. She's got to be quick, and she won't. She's absolutely crazy. Now going to go for that late mid play. Again, that same stampede. It feels like TENSTAR running the same round over and over again, but it's working. At least in these fights. Good shock dart. To catch Ritha a little bit, push her out of position, nice frag, and Gia has to catch massive value on this lurk. And there's a double into 3. Lorelia is the last alive. Gia may well just they've got the side, and a plant is just coming in as we speak. Hunter's Fury actually wasn't on her. She ran into it. Oh no! Luckily, the punishment is there with Proxima bringing in big damage, and still with the Blade Storm online as Ness rotating now over towards the spawn, the defender spawn, I should say. With Nino on a mid lurk, should be expected at this point. But if Nello can cause a distraction, or Nino for Nello, this could be pretty huge. Now, Nino spotted, but no opportunity. That Viper wall keeping Nello completely locked down. In fact, 2 Viper walls. Completely overlapping.
Just in case.
Why not get through the first?
Get some answers.
Not the snake bite we were looking for, unfortunately. That actually blocks Oxxgen out of pushing. Proxima catching the lip of the ice there, unfortunately for the bounce. Look at this push around the side, though. Lorelia is ready for it. Holding down. Right click's ready, but even brandishing a classic. They can't win on that fight somehow. Oh, Sliicyy getting dangerously close to death. And it looks like someone's trying to bring her all the way. Ritha up above, popping in some shock darts. No land yet on them. That could have been very, very dangerous indeed.
Yeah, they're low on HP, though.
Oh my god, I've never seen right clicks on classics miss before. And this whole round is just full of it. Nothing but ghost power so far. Ritha in for 1. This is actually potentially winnable. Proxima does a damn good job up close and leaves it into the 1v1. Nino just has to hit 1 bullet here. 10 HP on her opponent. Spike ticking down. Time still plenty. Needs to be careful that defuse isn't coming through, and that's so well played. Catching the sound cue. She's even going to sneak up closer, but Ritha hits the shot. Is there enough time? It's going to be close.
I don't think so.
Oh!
Actually, not hitting.
2-2.
So they're gonna go for B on this occasion, and we saw Oxxgen giving TENSTAR a little bit, a little taste of their own medicine with that triple push from B, being like, oh, you know this, what do you do against it? Response was good, but still was around for them. Really explosive and fast. TENSTAR here just want to think of the plant.
Where's that shock dart gone?
I saw that too.
It's gone into space.
It's a distraction.
If that comes down and kills someone, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Nello over behind Yell, free kill. Look how low Ness was. 3v3. Catching one up behind. Nello even wants to push through this wall, take the fight to them. And I don't like that. It leaves it all down to rainssa. Oxxgen being picked apart on this force by TENSTAR have done it.
Not likely to take them on their own. Really, it's probably gonna find one, but just because she's being backed off and she's forced, she leaves. She's like, Nello, okay, I'm just gonna play with you here. They're pushing me, but you know, literally just use the slow orb, so I don't think they're gonna push furthermore. All that utility from Gia preventing that plant to take place, but Claw with the showstopper needs to find an opening here. Also gonna get the ore for free, and it's gonna put Lorelia 2 away from that Hunter's Fury.
I don't know how Claw hasn't popped that yet. So much noise being heard towards spawn. And here it is, finally. The showstopper comes out, but it doesn't manage to connect. It went to the other side of the pillar. Gia survives with the majority of her health. Still with shields as well. That was just a misaimed showstopper. And now Oxxgen try to fight their way back in, but Sliicyy up above is able to take Gia down. That operator needs to be dealt with. They know there's a player close, but the op still ringing out from afar. It's eliminated Ness, but now they've dealt with it, lining up and taking the shots. The flank from Lorelia not spotted, not expected. It's checked eventually. Is it too late, though? The time is damn close, and yeah, I think this spike is about to explode. Right? No way. As well, right? As soon as she gets spotted, you think that duel is lost, but no, apparently not. TENSTAR, they fight back. Rainssa's got Lorelia. Dropped her eventually. The operator on Ness, good for the first, dash back. Now just posted. Surely she won't get another challenge out of this. But it's Gia. Lurking her way through mid, but Nello catches her. Okay, now they're free to just rotate. They can make their way to A. Nice and easy, the wall covering their cross, but they've lost Sliicyy in the process.
And look at them. It looks like Oxxgen is the one attacking this B side, but nope, it's TENSTAR, and the plant is gonna be...
They're gonna res.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, are they going to? Because it's pretty far. I don't think... I mean, Nino has the balls to just go and get it, but I think she's going to be defending it. I'm not sure about Nella's positioning here.
So that's why
she's probably just waiting for you know, for the CT push, for the defenders push coming in from B.
Yeah, no, that's it, right? She was just lurking out to cut rotates. I thought because of the spike plant position, they were going to have, like, swap positions. Nello would go to the spike, and they'd go for res, something like that. But no, it was just a plant position to quicken the time. Nino with a good kill. Ness, 70 HP. 1 versus 2. Has the info. She's heard the second player, knows exactly where Nello is. She can get this halfway and take a quick fight, but the time isn't quite there.
Retake now from Oxxgen. The spike is going to go down fairly soon.
Nello's watching flank here with the Viper's Pit, so they're probably not going to be using that in this round at all. This is going to be a more of a dry attempt, giving TENSTAR a lot of potential coming into the next couple of rounds. Try and get them on the board. Oxygen really need to get on this one, actually. Is facing all those ultimates, they need to at least make it costly. And there's the Hunter's Fury going to be used up right now.
Yeah, I will back off. If I was Oxygen, this is the round loss for me. Even with that pick, it's just not safe enough. We need those guns for the next one. This round, like, the setup for it has just not worked, so it's time to save. I like the fact that they're running away. They know that the fight is lost. Even if it's a 4v3, there's not enough time. You do not have enough information. Lyria, obviously, with the flank. Don't think she's going to be able to find anyone just yet, probably.
Yeah, she's just going to stop as well. Especially because you've got a player in spawn, which means you're holding for flanks. You're expecting a little bit of a slower, scrappier round in fighting for map control, and it's right up through middle. They make their move. We saw Ness deliver some huge plays in this area with the Blade Storm, with the rifle earlier on, but they're going to bypass it completely.
Oh,
maybe not. There's a gap in that wall, and Ness has just caught them. There's the Blade Storm popped as she pursues. She will not give them any space. You've come to Ness's playground, and now you're left in a 4v2. TENSTAR really not sure where to take this one.
It's a tough situation for them, obviously. I don't think they're going to expect Gia's position, and she's only had a sheriff, though, to fight. Her position has to mean everything. She needs to wait until the turret spots one of them. And then... Oh, that's just so unlucky. It still is a round that looks like it's going to go for Oxygen. 27 HP here only on Claw, and the spike has to go down. She finds the first one. Bitch, please help.
Oh, this is going to get a little bit scary, isn't it? Let's start the execute, then. Looks like TENSTAR are obliging. They're right into the A side. Jet of Sliicyy watching from up above, and she's going to catch Gia, but Ness has managed to deal a little damage of her own, and that's Nino dropped, so no res to play with for TENSTAR in this round, and they would have loved a res right now, because Nello's just popped the Viper's Pit. That gives them so much cover, but it's down! Ness has dealt with them, dodged the showstopper, and then she goes after Claw, setting her sights on Sliicyy, leaving Lorilia alone. How does this happen every time? Ness's ability is insane, and there is no way for Lorilia to get... Potentially final round here, 12 to 11. TENSTAR need this map so badly. They want to push this to overtime. They're kept out by a wall, by a snake bite, and now they're worried about their flank, rightfully so, because Ness is on the way. This can't be another round for Ness. There's no way. Someone has to shut her down! She gets a double to start with, and that might be enough. The rest of the team rallying in. Gia good for one, but Nino's still alive. And so Sliicyy comes back from the dead. Now the Jet looks to take her revenge on the enemy team. A 3 versus 3. Zero information to play with on the attacking side. They've given up all of their control, and they're about to walk right into Ritha. Oh, the leg spotted, but on both sides. And with Lorilia on 60 HP, I think it's time for her to back off away from this fight.
And they're going to commit onto B. What they don't know is that Proxima is going to be waiting there. That Sage Wall is going to grant the plant. Is it going to be enough? rainssa still has that rest online, but she's not...
That is a disaster. Nino,
I mean,
not
obviously,
watching for
look
the
at the
push.
Viper Wall.
They activated it so they could retake, but luckily Lorilia is coming up behind, taking down rainssa. Here's an opportunity now. On the backside, Proxima deals the damage, and now she just needs to hold on. A 60 HP Lorilia rushing through to stop the defuse, but she won't get there in time. 13.